You can only make you happy. In other words, you are the only person responsible for your happiness. And if you're looking for it in somebody else or something, you're not going to find it. You have to be happy because you are happy. You understand what I'm saying? It's up to you. Yeah. It's your responsibility to make Alexis happy. Nobody else but yours. It's Alexis' responsibility to make sure Alexis is happy and successful. As big as you want to be, that's how big you'll be.
Well, I'm gonna be big.
I be so proud of you when you be sitting up there flexing your shit. You be saying, "Oh, I did this girl here," and you be putting them pictures up there. I be so proud. I be so
on Facebook.
Girl right there. Yes. Yes, you keep doing that because you just don't know who's gonna ever see your advertisement and say, "You know what I want?" And it'll be that one rich person that can put me on a whole lot of other shit.
Welcome to the Killer Experience University, where I teach both hair and basic makeup techniques. I'm your professor, Alexis Williams. Grab your pen and pad and take your seats. But wait, before you do that, follow all of my social media handles for things coming up in the future. Now let's get into the lesson. Let's go over the 3 keys to successful learning. Number 1 is patience. Always be patient and have grace and mercy on yourself. Some things take a while. It can't happen overnight. Number 2 is practice. Always practice. Practice makes progress, not perfection. Listen to that again. Practice makes progress, not perfection. It can't happen overnight. Number 3, persistence. When learning something new, always continue to work on it, even if you don't get it right the first time, or even if it seems difficult or impossible. You'll get it if you keep going. Only time will tell. It can't happen overnight. In today's lesson, we'll be focusing on barrel curls, or as I like to call them, body curls for the girls. So first things first, let's discuss barrel sizes. When curling your hair, the size of your barrel plays a major role in the size of your curls. The larger the barrels, the larger the curls will be. The smaller the barrel, the smaller the curls will be. And don't worry, because I know some people prefer to use flat irons to curl their hair, but the same things still apply when doing so. In this particular tutorial, I am using a 1 1/4 inch barrel curling iron. This size is the perfect size for body curls. Curls that aren't too tight and small and aren't too large either. Curls that flow. Again, body curls for the girls. At the start of the process, you want to figure out which way you want your curls to go. Do you want it going more towards your face or away from the face? Once you figure that out, that'll determine how to curl it how you want. But today, we will be focusing on curling away from the face. So listen up and take a few notes. Let's talk about volume. Volume is the amount of space something occupies, right? Or in other cases, it's how high up something can be. Ask yourself these questions. Do I like sleek, flat curls with no volume at the start of the curl? Do I like curls with medium volume? Or in other words, just enough fluff at the start of the curl? Or maybe you're more like me and you love voluminous, big hair that makes a bold statement. Ask yourself, do I like big Texas pageant girl volume? Once you figure out your answer, that will determine how big or how flat your hair will be. To keep it simple, the lower you hold the hair section while curling, the flatter the curls will lay. The higher you hold the hair section, the more volume you will have. It's all about what you prefer, and again, how big or how flat you want your hair to be. Next up is a little curling iron terminology. The top part of the curling iron is called the clamp. This part of the curler should always be on top because it is what forms the curl at the starting point. And if you were to clamp it the other way, your curls will be flipped up to the sky and not laying properly how you want them. Keep the clamp on top. Repeat after me. Keep the clamp on top. Now let's talk about the barrel. The barrel is the bottom half of the curling iron. This is what the hair wraps around to get either a tight or a loose curl. The closer the hair is on the barrel, the tighter the curl. The more the hair is separated or further apart on the barrel, the more loose your curl will be. So again, the closer the hair is on the barrel, the tighter the curl. The more the hair is separated on the barrel, the more loose your curl will be. Grab your first section and let's get to curling. Here's a little tip to make curling comfortable for you. Use your dominant hand to hold the curlers and use your other hand as your assistant. The only wrist that should be turning the curlers is the dominant one. The assistant hand will be used to feed the hair in as you turn your barrel. I was teaching my student how to curl one time and we started to call it wrist and assist. So, learn how to rotate your iron and your dominant hand to get comfortable. Say it with me, wrist and assist. As I stated earlier in the video, we will be curling away from the face. So if you're on the right section, just like I am here, you will take a section and curl away from the face. Whatever side you're on, you are going to curl away from that side. So the same thing applies for the left side. The clamp should be on top with the curlers facing upwards. And as you start to rotate with your dominant hand, take the hair with your assistant hand and feed the hair under the barrel. Keep doing so until all the hair is in the curling iron. Wrist and assist. Remember, hold for a few seconds and then slowly wiggle the clamp until the hair comes out of the curlers. Every time you are forming a curl, the hair should always go under the barrel. The hair should always go under the barrel. If it goes over the top part of the barrel as you feed in the hair section, it's wrong and your curl will be deformed. So let's try it again. Every time you are forming a curl, the hair should always go under the barrel. Every single time, the hair should always go under the barrel. If it goes over the top part of the barrel, it's wrong. To get uniform flowing curls, every curl has to be done the same for that side for each section. For instance, if you're on the left side and curl that side the way you did the right side, all the curls will be flowing to one side instead of both sides going opposite directions smoothly. Moving on to the left side of the head. The same thing applies to the left side, but just a different direction. If you are curling on the left side, go away from the face instead of going forward towards your forehead and your face. Wrist and assist. If you are rotating your wrist towards the face, it's wrong. Rotate towards the back of your head every single time. Rotate towards the back of your head every single time for each side. On the right side section, rotate to the right. On the left side section, rotate to the left. And also let your assistant hand do its job, assist you, and let your dominant hand do all the work for you. To achieve straight end curls, follow the same rules that apply to normal body curls for the girl. But there's only one difference that gives you the desired beach wave style, or as my cosmetology instructor would say, a fish hook. While the hair is on the barrel, instead of wiggling the clamp to loosen the hair, you are going to slowly unwind the hair from the barrel without touching the clamp, while dragging the iron down to the ends until the hair comes out on its own. No need for wiggling the clamp to free the hair because the tension and tugging is what straightens the fish hook at the end of the curl. And that's how you get a flirty straight end beach wave look.